y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Montoya. Alright, so I'm here with a pattern review for my self-drafted kaftan and for the Brandy pants, palazzo pants. Let's jump into it. Okay, so first things first, the patterns that I used. For the pants, I used the Brandy pants by Dressmaking Amor. I think that's how you will put the accent on it. But yeah, so this is a palazzo style pants. And for the kaftan robe, because I don't have a closure up the front, it is self-drafted. And when I get to the section about sizing, I'll be sure to show you all some video footage of the different the different lengths and widths of my pattern pieces. So all my notes and everything. So don't worry like, well, how wide? I got you. I got all the measurements. I'm gonna spell it out for you. All right, let's talk fabric. So the fabric that I used is a rayon chalice from Melanated Fabrics. As soon as I saw this fabric, I already knew. I said resort ready. Like, this is resort wear. I already knew that I wanted to do a kaftan with the wide leg pants. I could already envision what I wanted, the colors, the pattern, and I could tell from the website because Brittany, the way that she, you know, pulls on the fabric and shows you the movement, I said, okay, I got the drape that I need. This is it. So I went ahead and bought 6 yards of fabric, and I used about 5 yards. So about 3, I used about a little under 3 for the kaftan and about 2 yards or so for the pants. And so I have 1 yard left over, which I probably will make like a nice summery top, just so I can mix and match later down the line. Y'all know about these remnants. But yeah, this fabric is gorgeous. I love it. To pre-treat my fabric, I washed it on a delicate setting using tap cold water is the setting, and then to air dry, and then for drying I put it in the dryer on a ultra low setting in the dryer, because there's no way to air dry 6 yards of fabric. Like, there was just no way. So to me, I have found drying on ultra low has been fine. I haven't had any challenges. I haven't seen you know, like a change in texture of the fabric or anything. It still keeps the integrity. So yeah, that's my pre-treating settings. All right, next let's talk sizing. So for the Brandy pants, I did use 2 different sizes. So for the front pants piece, I cut out the large, and for the back pants piece, I cut out the extra large. Alright, next it's time to move into the kaftan tutorial. First, starting off with the back panel piece. When I originally drafted my pattern, I wanted it to be 56 inches long by 56 inches wide, but after measuring my fabric, I had to end up going with a length of 53 inches, and I still kept the 56 inches wide. After cutting that out, I went ahead and cut out the back neck area. I used a garment that I already had, and after measuring that, the total width of the neck area was 9 inches wide. Next, for step 3, I finished off the back neck area with a 1-inch single fold bias tape. You can either make your own or use pre-made. I opted to make my own using a 1-inch bias tape maker. For step 4, I went ahead and narrow hemmed the sides and also the bottom edge. I left the top edge raw, which is the shoulder seams. The next thing that I did was cut out the 2 front panel pieces. In order to do that, what I did, I used this formula here on the side. So my formula first was putting the back panel width which for me was 56 inches, and I subtracted the back neck width, which was 9 inches. So 56 minus 9 is 47. I divided this number by 2, which gave me a width of 23.5 inches. So my width, 23.5, and my length, still the same as the back panel piece, which is 53 inches long. After cutting out those 2 panel pieces, I narrow hemmed the sides and the hem, and I left the top edge raw. The next step is to lay the 2 front panel pieces on top of the back panel, and what you're going to do is attach them using a 1/2 inch seam allowance. You can serge the edge. You can do a French seam for a clean finish if you do not have a serger. Alright, next it's time to create an armhole. So what I did was from the top, the shoulder, I measured down 15 inches and I placed a pin. Next, from that pin, I measured down 1.5 inches and placed another pin. So in between those 2 pins, I went ahead and made a stitch. Alright, and for the finale, it is time to see some video footage of how I styled my wide leg pants and my caftan. I hope you all enjoy, and I will see you in my next video.